Hello YouTube, I hope you're about to know about the show today. Today is the winners and losers of the ban list of the set of March the 15th, 2021. Yes, the ban list was good. I thought the ban list done, but it was not great. It done its job, which is good. Actually done its job too, but not in a slightly different way. It's good, you know. We are talking about decks that want to lose in this format and how things will change for them at the current time. So first up is the losers are Virtual World. Virtual World lost Chucky and all calamities. Now they're gonna have to go differently. I'm looking like a Synchro 9 or Synchro 6 sort of deck, and you make like Mud Dragon and stuff like that to make Dragoon, and you make Crystal Wind. You use Crystal Wind Ultimate Soul Gun, that sort of combo. You're looking to do that, which is pretty cool, which is pretty good. Hurt, which is pretty good. You can do the hand loop. I don't do the hand loop. I do the 2 negate board, and that should be enough to win me the game, because Crystal Wind out of Dragoon is very difficult to get rid of. Yeah, which is cool, which is pretty good. Not much change for deck building wise. You just still build the same virtual. Every virtual deck looks the same. If you deck before one, you deck before another one. You'll play the new rank 9 as always, so that's good. There's a new level 6 now you can play also called number 72 2. Okay? And it basically puts one face up card on the field. It does target, unfortunately. Puts one card face up and then targets one back row also. So it's pretty good actually. I haven't had to use it, but it sounds pretty good. Next is Tritron. Tritron lost Neon Carrier and one Ben 10. So Ben 10's at 1 now. So Neon Carrier is a big loss, but there's other ways of playing. The best way at the moment with Tritron is the Megalith builds. Now, the Megalith can take advantage of Ben 10 quite easy, because they can put Ben 10 back in your hand and you feel like you're playing 3 of it, which is mad. Yeah, you can feel like you're playing 3 because you're putting it back to your hand and stuff, which is cool, but you can't do that with the other builds, so that sounds pretty cool. And the Megalith one's actually pretty easy. I thought it was quite difficult, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. The boards you make are still pretty good. You make absolutes with Herald, so you make absolutes on 3 negates plus Herald, or like 10 negates and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. It's pretty legit. And then you can also do Masquerade and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. It's what you can do really. I mean, it's a shame we lost those two, but we'll be fine. Look, we're getting new XC next set in Lightning Overdrive, right? And the Drytron XC is very good, but at this sort of time, I would say you got to play Beatrice. And there's another Cyber entry play. You played Nitition, okay, which is pretty cool, which is pretty good. It shows how different things will be from now on. Yep. Next is Numeron. Numeron lost Exo. Now Numeron can't go first because they can, but Megaclops is not always the best card to end on. A lot of decks can still get around Megaclops. Yes, they can make it Xe and get rid of it that way. But you got other ones. You can make Mech Knight Crusader equal max and arcs, and still go second in OTK, but it's not the same without Exo. And the reason why about Exo is because it's what we call future proofing, because there was some new support coming out in Lightning Overdrive. And they didn't want that to take over because it was be draw 5 with Exo, which was going to be pretty busted, I'm not going to lie. It was going to be pretty busted, yeah. It's annoying. Yeah. Even though it was on the format very much, it's still annoying to face against Exo. And it's good it's not here, but now we have to might think about Neon in a slightly different way. Hey? But there's not much really to say about Neuron, not much has changed for them. Next are the winners, which are Decode Doctors. So Decode got Firewall, but it's been errated. Yes, Firewall's been around now, it's only you can special summon side bursts, and it's once per turn. And Firewall's not coming off the list until the 14th of April. So in about a month's time, in about a month, when the Ghost of Pass is coming, which is cool, which is good. So which is good. Yeah, Decode's got a lot. Decode's got Firewall back, which is good, which is cool. So it might help for some combos. For any Cyberburst deck, it might help. So Decode Talkers, Sad won't be able to make it. And Nista could make it. It seems like quite a good card to make a Nista too, because it seems to be a good idea to do that, which is cool, which is good. I think it's definitely got potential. For next format, now there's no Truking or Calamities, we can actually play combo now. Yep, and start actually playing some Lugia, not rely on having a permanent or droplets on your hand or Gamma. Yeah, and that's what happens quite a lot of time. You end up having those three in your hand if you want to play, which is not good. But now you've got that potential playing again. Yeah, which is cool. Next is Outreach Hybrids. Yes, so this can include Outreach Zoo, Outreach Numeron, or Outreach Evil Twin, or Invoke, or Truth Raker, or other decks are like hybrids with it too. And look, it won the extravaganza this weekend, with Dragoon in the deck and stuff. Yes, and Outreach didn't get touch at all last format. Didn't get touch at all, and everyone thought St. Quinn was going to go down to 1 or 2. And it didn't happen. I thought Outland was going to be at 1, but it didn't happen. So, and it's still got a chance this format. Yes, it is one of the best control decks. I'm still playing it because I love the deck. I love how it can go aggressive, it can go control, then it can suddenly hit you on aggressive terms when it wants to. It's got loads of back row. It's got actually what the deck wants to do. It actually always gets to the back row, which I always was finding proper. Also, deck's easy to pilot. If you want a deck's easy to pilot, you want this. So there's not much you can do to go wrong, which is good. Which is good for the deck. Yeah, I think this deck's got a lot of potential next format, and things are going to be different now. Now you don't have to worry about Truking Calamities. This deck gets slightly better now because you don't have to worry about Truking or Calamities, even though this deck was not a problem with it. Yep, it just set on back row and pass. Yeah, most times just have back row, which is cool, which is good. And yes, you might have to Dragoon occasionally, but not very often, which is cool, which is good. Good. And sometimes you just need a conscious play. Next is the final one. Dragon Link! Yep, Dragon Link got Buster Lock back! Yes, Buster Way the Lock is possible again. Now, there might be no new card, but you can play a card called DMZ Dragon. Okay, yes, you can clip from the grave, but so it's not so broken, you clip from the grave, okay, which is fine, but it's still pretty broken. I'm about to try some tomorrow. And it's looking, and this is pretty good. Dragon Link's is very good combo deck. It does what it needs to do. I think this will be one of the best decks in the format, because now we don't have to worry about tutoring or calamities. We can actually play full power with the deck. We can actually play how it should be played and stuff like that, which is cool, which is good. It's good now. We don't have to worry about those sort of combos. Now we can actually play how we want to play, not worry about truking or calamities and trying to disrupt it, which is cool, which is good, which is nice and really cool. I think this deck will be. It's not an easy deck to pilot because you can take the deck so many different ways. That's the difference. You can take the deck in so many different ways. You can just take it in so different ways. It's unbelievable. I mean, the boards can look different now. The boards could be like absolutes with Power Savage and a Dragoon, but you can play Dragoon engine if you like, or you can play the Mud one and make Dragoon that way. That way might be easier for me. If you're wondering, I always draw the red fusion, or the cards you need to discard, which is a shame. Yeah, which is looking a bit of a shame. Right, I hope you enjoyed what I'm about to show today. I hope you enjoyed the winners and losers of the ban list of this edition. I hope you enjoyed and subscribe. Like and subscribe and watch all. Share on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Yes, I'm on all those. And then also, I just had my vaccine. Woohoo! So I just had my vaccine yesterday, which is good. So now I got my first vaccine. My next one won't be until June the 3rd. So will be a while. It's 3 weeks. It's 3 months away. So that's good. That's good. And I'll be back home on the 5th of April. So things are getting back home soon. I'll be back home soon. Hopefully we can start doing a new format soon. Yep, there's some new decks coming. I want to show you coming. I've got some new profiles to do soon. So I hope you enjoyed the new format. So hope you liked it and subscribe and watch all. And see you all next time. Love everybody. Join the new format while you can.